Alright guys, we have a Gold 3 Breach gameplay here that we're going to start reviewing. Let's get started. Alright, so you're tuned into my Discord stream, right?
Yeah,
Alright,
I got it up.
so you can see everything perfectly. Let me get this up. Alright.
Like, for real?
I think the Sova's the random.
Okay.
Yeah. And then also my audio in game is, I don't know why it only recorded at 50%.
Hey, can you do the renegade?
So it's like,
Okay, I don't think
Okay.
I don't
Really
think
low.
you'll have audio on your part, but I will have audio on my part and recording.
yeah.
Ryan, please.
So, when it comes to your starting items, I mean your purchase on pistol round, Ghost, C ability, 1 flash. This is all right. This is fine. But when you are in that really constructed environment, that extra flash, like instead of Ghost, right, you would get armor and an extra flash.
Yeah.
That is that is a different option. I do this setup all the time.
The double flash?
The Ghost C ability, 1 flash.
Oh,
But
okay.
as I got into higher elos and I started climbing more, I realized how much more important that extra flash is for my team and getting into bomb sites.
Alright.
So it's something, I mean, it's something you mess around with, and if you like the classic, and if you're really good with the Ghost, like, this is fine. And it also depends on your ability usage, but you know, mess around, see what's comfortable for you on your starting pistol round, because it is the most important round of the game, right? I say this
Right.
all the time, because you win the next round if you win this one.
Yeah.
Basically.
I lose a lot of pistol rounds, me and my team.
Yeah, so like that could be that you're not flashing your teammates in, or you're the stuff you're buying at the beginning isn't utilized properly. This and that.
Right.
So we'll see.
How about high? What? Okay, here. No. He's one here.
Got spike.
Jet.
Enemy spotted.
Blinding!
This is good.
Enemy spotted. Healer's down.
It's a good little entry right there.
I'm gonna grab this.
The little clown fiesta here.
If I
Yeah.
have him.
Your Phoenix is popping off.
Smoke them.
Yeah.
Hop off.
Oh, right side.
Shot. Somebody hear me?
Shit.
Last player standing.
Oh my god!
Alright, so
Oh, right side.
when you're here, you are basically saying, I'm watching flank, right?
Right.
When in this position, because what else are you watching when you're here? Nothing.
Right. Yeah.
So when you are in this position, it's not necessarily a bad position because you are in a good spot to play the bomb, but you have to be watching flanks in these scenarios.
Right.
Either you push up into U-Haul and you get that secured because no one is, or you watch flank because you are kind of lit. So they could be pushing flank here.
Did these guys like rotate early, like the enemy team, or were we just really slow to move in?
So you always have to picture that the first time you make contact somewhere, someone's rotating.
Uh-huh.
So they hear short A, they make contact bathrooms, and they hear short A. If you are
Right.
on the other enemy team, what is going through your head? What comms do you make?
Well, I usually don't tell the people on the other bomb site to rotate until like I've seen they've
Okay, yeah.
exhausted a lot of their
That's fine.
abilities and they're committing to the push.
That's good. You don't want to over rotate, but what do you say? Because right, you don't have to tell them to rotate, but you tell them what you hear, right?
Mhm.
So you hear like, oh, there's one bathrooms, or I hear lots short A. You're not
Right,
necessarily
right.
telling them to rotate. You're just telling them what's happening. So if they
Got it.
rotate, it's on to them and the decisions they make. But if you start hearing like a stampede towards you, you're gonna want to tell your team to rotate. So you
Right.
guys have made contact. Boom, the flash. This is real, right? They know they're probably screaming, okay, it's A, it's A, it's A.
Yeah.
So now they're rotating this whole time. Every second that you guys are pushing counts right now.
Enemy spotted.
So you guys get that kill? You guys need to be barreling in. You need to take as much
Right.
ground as you can.
The guys at showers are a little behind now.
Exactly. They're stuck in there. They're not holding W. No one's even looking at showers. If you look at the map, this guy's looking short A. Jet's looking short A. These guys, baiting. But you can't change other people. The only thing you can do is what you can do from your perspective, right? You're not controlling them.
Right.
So you can say, push on the site, or let's go, or follow me in. You know, or you be the one to lead the charge if you know it's the right play. Because this is just a little unlucky that he's cleaning up with you. It's good. It's good that you're not peeking him, because it's dangerous. It's risky. You don't need to.
Yeah, right here I was just... The reason I was just kind of hiding, not looking at my flank, is because I was waiting for the showers guys to push in.
Hmm.
And
Shot. Somebody hear me?
Yeah.
Last player standing.
So the number one thing when taking short A, is that you continue it.
push in a U-Haul.
Yeah, because you don't want this control. You want this control. U-Haul is very, very important to gain control. So whenever you guys do rush A or you do rush A, it's very important for either someone to be in U-Haul or you. If you don't see anyone in U-Haul, then put it upon yourself to take control of that. A very important sector of the map that they always go through. Always, always, always. So, and let's take a look at right before you die. What abilities do you have up?
C and E.
Right? And you spent money on pistol round to buy the C ability.
Right.
It doesn't have to be the best usage, but if you are going to go ahead and make that investment, pistol round, try to find ways to use it.
Okay. So
Think of a way right now for you to use either your E or your C.
I would probably use it right behind the box. Either does it reach heaven?
I don't know. I've never really done it that far away.
Or right behind the truck.
Okay, that's not bad. Right behind the truck, or my favorite is doing this one. Because why? Because it's not necessarily to get a kill, but it's to make them not push it, to not peek it. Because if they peek this, they're dead. Or you use it deep in U-Haul to cut them off from getting into it to get yourself in a better situation. So there's many different uses for the C ability, but people only use it for like killing someone that they're stuck in a corner. But there's so many more uses for it, and you can find these uses if you just stop and think a little about it. And you want to, because you do spend the money on it. Especially pistol round being such an important round, you want to utilize everything you have, your whole kit.
Right.
And also what I like to do with my E ability, since it is just a recharge ability, right? It comes back. You want to use it as early as you can, so you can use multiple in a single round.
Right.
You could get 3 off in a round.
Oh!
If you do it well. So
compared to, let's say I was defending, would it also be fine to just use it right at the start?
that's a little different. But most of the
Because
time,
you're giving away where you are, right?
yes, but they already know where you are. So let's say you are a U-Haul player. I play U-Haul all the time as Breach. Very good. So maybe like 10 seconds into the round, or I'll be hiding the whole time with my E charged. Right? Holding this. And I'll wait. If I hear anything, I'll let it rip. If I don't hear anything, after a while, I'll get suspicious. I don't want them to walk up on me. So I'll let it rip, and then I'll swing. Not that far out, obviously. I'll just swing and peek with my stun. If I don't see anything, I back off. Because you don't want to risk yourself peeking into a team of 5 walking up.
Right.
So you make your peek safe by stun, flash, and that's the kind of stuff. But you want to keep using it. You want to use it on cooldown. You're denying short A control with this ability.
Got it.
So like right here, You guys are making plenty of noise, right?
Uh,
So the gig is already up. They know where you guys are. My instinct is to either smash this on the map or smash pocket, right, with my E.
right.
I smash that. It makes U-Haul player back off a little. It makes pocket maybe stunned. And then after that, you do your flash that you did, right? But right now, you need to use your E once the whole pistol round, and it's free,
Right.
free ability.
Yeah.
Even right now, I would use my C ability, or like behind the truck or something, or smash heaven. You know, plenty of stuff you can do.
I got this.
Right here, I would peek with the Phoenix to help get the trace frag.
Right.
Right now, I would. You don't want to peek. You're low. What can you do from here, right? You can E. You can E anywhere. You, look at this huge straight line you have. You get U-Haul. You get pipes. This stops. It slows them. It delays them. And you never know what those valuable seconds might buy you.
Yeah,
You
I
can
didn't
even-
realize that lined up to pipes.
Exactly.
Kinda cool.
It's really good, and you'll notice all these angles the more you look for them. So, also even stunning your teammate and getting Heaven guy, because he can still plant stun, not a
That
problem.
goes up to heaven, the sun?
It might. It's pretty far. It gets pretty far. It
Does
might
it climb
reach this.
though, is what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It like there's no height.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It stuns everything, above and below. Even if Jet's like 7 stories up in the air because she uses her, lifts, she'll get stunned if you use it on the floor.
Oh, right side, right side.
And then right here, I think I'm actually waiting for the sage to come out so she can heal me.
I see. That's why you like run out here to
Alright.
try and.
Player
Okay,
standing.
that makes
Oh
sense.
my god.
But it's just no U-Haul control, so
Right.
it's doomed.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my bad, bro. I was.
Should have bought.
I got the hops. Give me this jet.
Nice, perfect, right? This is
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about. Use it early, put it on cooldown. This is what you should have done on pistol round.
Right.
So that's good.
I wish I was Jet.
Okay.
That's what I like to see, right? A better one is if you cut off a corner with it.
Uh huh.
So it
My
forces
C?
them. Yeah, your C. So it forces them out in
Okay.
the open.
Right.
So here, or this one is just really good too, because then they can't peek it. They can't be there. They have to hide inside U-Haul while you get all this ground.
Right.
So good ability usage.
Oh.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, that's gonna hit me.
Too slow. You guys, you see how congested you guys are still in short A when you have
Yeah.
all this ground for free. You guys are letting this guy in heaven like pick you guys off slowly, and the only real threat is this Jet with a shotgun. Because if you
Yeah.
guys all quickly go here and then plant behind this truck, heaven can't see you, right?
Right.
So it's just taking sights quicker. This is good. U-Haul control. This is what you should have done first round. Exactly like the same play, right?
Watch for the flanks.
Let's
Might
bomb.
wrap
Oh, we don't
into
have
it.
bomb.
Super risky. Because this is you're peeking.
Watch for the flanks.
This is a double angle.
We don't have bomb.
Yeah.
How many people can look at you compared to
Watch for the flanks.
what you're looking at, right? So you're peeking. There's 2 headshots levels that they can obviously come out. They can peek from here, and they can peek from here. So this
Yeah.
is a super risky angle, and most times out of 10 you will lose this.
Or should I just like sit in U-Haul and like
Correct.
hold the angle?
Yep. Yep.
Like through the doorway?
You don't want to be peeking this. So like
Right.
a good angle that will give you U-Haul control and play to your gun's advantages, because you have a
We don't have
classic.
bomb.
You could have a shorty here or something like that. Is to play like right here. Oh shit. Right here. right? Or with a shorty or something. Even any pistol, a frenzy, this holding some off angle, having them walk in on you, and that's perfect, right? A lot better than going for these risky peaks right here.
Yeah.
Bomb.
And I mean, that's not like eco round specific. This is like, this situation happens all the time, where if you have full armor and a gun, I'll tell you to do the same thing.
All right.
Okay, this is good. Crosshair placement decent. I love this play. Might have stunned him. Flashing is the right play here, and it was in your mind. And I know you're thinking that, oh, I don't want to flash him.
Right.
Flash this.
Oh, I think I saw that he was stunned. I saw, and then so I just ran in and tried to secure the kill.
Yeah, that's true. But he could have, but regardless, like, your stun doesn't last that long.
How long does it last?
3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So, your ult lasts 6 and your stun lasts 3. So,
Okay.
right here, like, you had the right idea with your flash out. You should have just continued and flashed this corner right here.
All right.
Very strong, very strong. You want to flash it kind of high, because that gets this corner and it gets the on top of the box angle. It
Right,
really just makes this push so much safer. So this is fine.
Got you.
And if you're worried about flashing your teammates, you have to communicate, right? Like, I'm flashing in hookah, flashing, and if they get flashed, that's on them. This is good. Whoa. So I haven't tested it, but I have this strange feeling that flashing the tube.
Doesn't go through.
Yes. So I never try to do it unless I look at the minimap and see where the flash pops.
Right.
But I have this really, really strange feeling that I'm just flashing inside the tube every time. So I never go for that flash.
Do you know though? Does it?
I don't. Not 100% sure, but there's times where I've done these kinds of flashes and they did not work. Like, I have very many experiences climbing in this situation, or I'm defending and I try to flash through it and I peek into everyone that's not even white. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
Where'd my flash go? So
Yeah, you might see it. You might see that he gets flashed or not. I'm not sure.
Let's see.
If I can. I think the guys in long killed him.
because you can see on the minimap where... Yeah, you can see on the minimap where your flashes are actually going to pop, and it looks to be inside the crate.
Inside?
It doesn't look
Damn.
to be behind it. And
So-
I think maybe if you like somehow angle at the top of it where it's not hollow, it might work then. But honestly, the safest and easiest flash that you should always do is off this wall.
Okay.
Because why? You are flashing close here. You are flashing left side sight. You are flashing, most importantly, elbow as well.
Right.
You're flashing the safe walkout. Like, flash this first, jump out, maybe flash CT or this back box second, right?
Right.
But always default, right, is if you're using 2 flashes, the one in hookah that I said, right off that top corner, and your second one's off this wall, and you're in there like swimwear.
Okay.
And because you want to use your flashes effectively, and how you do them effectively is if you either gain an advantage by your flashes, by either gaining ground or getting a kill. You use 2 flashes and have been in the same place. Right? The only reason that you were able to take this site or continue is because Brimstone got this pick.
Right.
Not because of anything else. So you flash, take hookah. Flash, take sight. Right.
Right.
All right.
It's a camera, bro.
Whoa.
Let me just. Let's see. That's just unlucky. That's just unlucky. I mean, you heard him spamming, but you didn't know exactly what he was spamming, and you couldn't see any tracers. So, yeah, it's just unlucky. Nothing really to say about it.
So that.
Is there any way I can get it to show like decent quality? Because when I'm watching it on your screen,
Is it bad?
it's like, well, when you're like fast forwarding, it's like pretty choppy. I mean, right now it's good. Like when you pause it, it's good.
You can, right?
It's fine though. It's fine.
Okay. I mean, I can let me disconnect and reconnect. I don't know if that's gonna change anything, but you never know.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
She didn't stick it?
I thought she had it though. I thought she could have had it if I.
She only defused for like 1 second. It takes 8 seconds before it's gonna hit the half.
That's good
So
now.
when they start defusing, wait
That's good. That's good.
Your brimstone. Let's go.
Yeah, they have to commit to the half.
Enemy spotted.
I love the burst fire bulldog. I'm in love with it. So good. It's so good.
Last sight for you guys. If you guys move up.
Thank you. I'm flashing sight for my team for short.
Blinding.
Double flash.
Open up the sky.
It's in you.
That's good.
Flash out.
I think you could have made better use of like you get a little closer, so you can benefit off your own flashes too. So you flash this wall, and you peek here, bathrooms as well.
Okay.
Because sometimes you want to be a little selfish with your flash, and maybe not double flash the same spot too much. But I don't actually know how many things this hits flashing here.
Right.
Right? Because if they're behind Tetris, I think maybe like the walls will block it, or they can easily just hide. I would just do like one flash out, and with my train of thought, I would just be flashing everyone in this corner to close right. So if you are going to be flashing your teammates in, your teammate that you are flashing in would be your brimstone right here, not these guys over here.
Okay.
Open up the sky.
It's in you.
Dead.
Nice.
Enemy spotted.
Jumped over.
Okay. Oh!
I thought I saw someone heaven. I swear I saw someone.
Oh, I know exactly what you saw too. Look at this replay. There, so if you,
white.
it's the light right here. You get visible of the light, and it looks like someone. I totally understand. Look, right?
Yeah.
It looks like someone peeking.
Yeah.
It looks like a Phoenix jacket or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. But how I would have played this differently. So let's talk about what abilities do you have right here, right?
Let's see.
E and C. Okay.
Jumped over.
Yeah.
What reaches them from here?
Heaven pipes.
Yeah. With your E, right?
Yeah.
So you can stall them by smashing that.
Yeah.
And then it can buy you enough time for your teammate to safely get the bomb down, and it puts them at a halt, right?
Right.
So your E is a very, very, very strong ability. So this is just a bit unlucky. I would probably never swing here because you are just exposed to heaven.
Yeah.
And it is just a super risky, greedy swing. You do have the bomb down, so all you have to do is play time and let them walk into you. So it is dangerous. A good rule of thumb is always only be peeking, only be visible from the angle you are peeking.
Right.
So when you are bathrooms, it is not your job to watch that. Bathroom's job is to watch heaven, because you can safely peek it and only look at heaven while you're in bathrooms, or watch
Right.
flank. And if you do want to do an aggressive play like this, you need a good reason to, like your ability stun pipes, so they can't actually swing out on you, so you can reposition. Or you stun heaven, which is pretty hard to stun, because you'd either be like stunning here, or stunning here, or stunning here, and it's a gamble. And then peek the other side. Make it safe.
Right. Yeah.
Last player standing.
Arrow on my screen. There we go.
Straight whip it up. I like it.
Because now it turned from a 4v3 with Sage having ult to somehow it's a 1v2.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just walking
Last
for
player
free.
standing.
They haven't even tapped the bomb once, right? And you
Yeah.
guys are all like giving them free picks.
Straight whip it up.
You want them to come in, you want to stall as much time as possible, you want to use this bomb timer against them. They have to run into you guys, you have to stall for the bomb to explode.
Yeah.
Alright.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
128.
unlucky.
It would've worked out if I had won that round.
So now, you guys saving here? I didn't check. Yeah, it looks like you guys are
So.
saving.
It would've worked out if I had won.
Yeah, everyone's broke as shit. So, this is fine. Let's see. I like the one flash. If they do peek hookah right here, where are your bullets going?
If they peek hookah.
Yeah, like if they peek right now, pretend like he just swings in your crosshair placement, where are your bullets going on their body?
Probably like chest.
Mm-hmm.
Neck. Chest. Neck.
Chest. So,
Yeah.
right, it's a difference between a headshot and half damage, right? So,
Right.
everyone has bad crosshair placement. Everyone always needs work on the crosshair placement, even me, because I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike, and the models in this game are taller, so
Yeah.
it's hard to get used to, but it's something everyone can improve on. So yeah, if they're swinging, like, you're just shooting them right in the tits. This is good. That's 100% stun. Good flash. Perfect. You take the ground, you take hookah. Nice. Really good, really good.
Where is it?
So, I mean, other than you getting in this
Oh, thank you.
crouch spray panic mode, right?
Yeah.
Which you don't need to do with a pistol. It just makes you an easier target to kill. So,
Right.
just better movement would have won you this gun duel. A little slower shooting, and like taking a little time to shoot at the head, and like counter strafing left and right, and staying alive and not crouched would have
Right.
probably won you this, because that guy whiffs a lot too, and you actually do 60 damage to him. You could have probably survived a little longer with better movement. And I made in my practice range video I go into detail about the movement, pistol movement, and assault rifle movement, and like really good practice things that you could do in the range before you get into games, and to
Right.
develop good habits.
Okay.
Take a look at that later, because like you never ever want to sit there crouch sprayed at the pistol. You want to
Yeah.
shoot one bullet and do your little sidestep every time between bullets. Oh, this is just tragic. This guy's getting so many kills. Oh!
One up.
Rest.
Yeah, this
One
round's
enemy
closer than it
remaining.
needs to be.
Last player stand.
Hit them fast, hit them hard.
So when you have your ult as breach, this should be a free bomb site. You want to immediately use your ult. Do not hold on to it. I mean, obviously you didn't use your ult last round because it was an eco round, and you don't want to invest too much on an eco round.
Right.
But now you guys have guns. Now you're thinking, where can I ult? Where do I play? Right? Where do you think is a good place to ult based on information you know?
Probably hookah here.
How come?
Because usually there's always some guy playing there.
Exactly. You know every time Phoenix is up close. He's always in there.
Yeah. I don't think I do it here though.
I can ult hookah, by the way. Or once you guys move up long. Just waiting for them to move up.
That area.
Don't push it.
Okay, this is good. Perfect.
Wait.
Oh.
This is good. This is good. Got to pick B, but your guys are all worried about this TP guy. This is fine. Honestly. Okay. So, think about where everyone on the map is right now.
Uh-huh.
Where's Cypher?
He's probably on B.
Okay.
And there's one TP. And I'm guessing... Oh, Phoenix is probably in... Maybe in hookah? Or... I'm not sure.
Good assumption, right? He's played there every single round.
Yeah.
So you can assume that. Who'd you just kill?
The Jet.
Right? A player.
Uh-huh.
TP, A player.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
This is... The only person that's left is Sage, probably doing this, right?
Uh-huh.
Doing that rotate. Or... Wait. No. All three are here. We have all three. Sage is TP.
Sage is probably TP, yeah.
Yeah. This is the freest A take I've ever seen in my entire life. So, make those... You have to understand where everybody plays, make those quick decisions, and be like, go away. This is...
Yeah.
We got this.
Oh! He actually is in there, right? Or that could be Cypher. I'm not too sure. But he was definitely in there. See, this is risky. Even though it's 3 versus 5, you are going into a stacked site and there's someone in TP. You didn't even have to do this. And this is just active thinking about the enemy's position and the rotations.
Yeah.
Could take TP, you guys short A. This is the freest bomb site I've ever seen.
That was the play for sure.
One's an elbow. Oh,
Oh no! Ah!
I hate to see it.
Oh no! Woo!
Deep.
This could all have been avoided, right?
Yeah.
And it turns out, like I haven't watched this VOD yet, right? This is the first time I've watched it. Just by us thinking, stopping for a little and thinking, we determine who's left alive. Okay, Cypher, B player, Phoenix, always hookah, and we just heard TP. You know 100% information. It doesn't matter if it was actually Phoenix here and Cypher here; they were both still here at B.
Yeah.
So, thinking about rotations and making smart on-the-fly plays based on people's positions, and whenever you do kill someone on your flank, that should be a green light for you to take the bomb site they just flanked from.
Yeah, for sure.
Grabbed it, I touched
he let me. He let me.
Corner.
Boy.
Okay, so let's talk about this. You want to, on offense, your number one goal is to trade frag.
Right.
So, if you see a teammate push up somewhere, you want to make sure he cannot die for free. You want to be ready to kill whoever just killed him and get the trade frag. So instead of, like here, I'd be a little closer to him, but not that big of a deal. You swing. You three right here should all swing. Right on him. Get this trade frag. Open up A site. Kill for a kill, right? And trade frags are only good for the offensive team. So it's bad for him if he gets trade fragged. So this is what you want. Because unfortunately, like, he just gets out for free because he is Jet. If he was anyone else, he'd probably be dead.
Yeah.
But it's still like the better option to just get that trade frag, regardless of who it is. So this is good.
Got the spike.
Want me to ult you, Hall? Or no?
Your duty is not
Good res. I would protect his res, right?
Yeah.
Look from where he can die from, which is U-Haul.
Yo!
The other guy was watching you.
Top of the box, top of the box, top of the box.
No, he's not on top.
Well,
Oh!
Your duty
your stage could die right here, right?
Yeah.
No gun out, so
Sure.
he's
Sure.
looking there, but he's hoping they don't push there.
is not over.
Just playing a little with your teammates, playing a little together. Now it's pretty safe.
Top of the box, top of the box.
No, he's not on top. Here, Brian,
Yeah,
come back. Oh,
I'll
you're
ult. I'm gonna ult you, Hall. I'm gonna ult you, Hall.
Here, Brian.
But remember that thing about when you make first contact on the site, then they're
Yeah.
already sending one rotator. Look how
Yeah.
slow of a rotate. A take this is, because you made first contact at like 1 minute and 32 seconds. So now you're still here 30 seconds later. You're about to walk into a stack. Look, you even see Phoenix. That's a hookah player, right? That's how slow these takes are. And
Yeah.
when you do fail the initial take, let's say your first contact was bad, retake other parts of the map. Go back a little. You can go back A. It's not like A is closed, but you want to make sure you're not getting flanked from here. And who knows, if you guys reset, try to take back hookah control, you might get a pick of a flanker. And then that means B. You don't want to just hard commit to one site every time.
Right.
No one's looking at market. They could have easily flanked you.
Pitiful.
It's good. Good trade frag.
Oh shit, he's on the top of the truck.
Now the best thing you could do is group up with your teammate and play with him.
He's
Yeah.
on top of the truck and one's on heaven.
Because
Just jumped off heaven.
so let's take a look at the number advantage, right? It's 2v3, right?
Yeah.
But right now, is it actually a 2v3 for you? What is Sage doing for you?
He's not sure. She's trying to get through showers.
Not do much. I mean, other than knowing that no one can be shower side for you.
Uh-huh.
But really, it's a 1v3. It's a 1v3 for Sage and a 1v3 for you.
Yeah.
It's not a 2v3 because you guys are not playing together.
Right.
Left pocket, and right pocket.
And it's all about those trade
30
frags
seconds left.
and shooting at the same people together.
Busted.
Push in towards you.
So that's good. That was a pretty lucky kill there.
One enemy remaining.
Timing her.
In the pocket.
Free out.
It's good that you're popping off here.
Last player standing.
Elbow.
10 seconds.
Maybe you.
You have to
10
either
seconds left.
make a play, maybe fake plant.
Flash out.
No time. It's a good play, good play. What's the message? Sorry, someone walked in.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, so yeah, this was a good play, honestly.
I know where he is, right? So what do I do when there's 10 seconds left? I know where he is. I
Okay,
think I do.
the worst thing you can do is stomp towards him. Why? Because if he hears you stomping towards him, where's he doing? He's running. He's playing the time. He's running U-Haul. He's throwing you for a loop, right? Wasting your time, right? So you have a
10
couple
seconds
options
left.
here. This is what I'm thinking. You either continue this walk up to him to get the kill, because if you walk up to him, he's not going to run. You fake plant, and peek him to bait him out, which is very risky because if he doesn't peek you, as more disciplined players will not, they'll let you get the bomb down. So then you won't have enough time to actually plant. But I don't mind the play you did. These like stomp through here, troll, right? Because if you're stomping, you're not planting. If you're stomping, he knows exactly where you are, and he can react off that.
Yeah.
This is just like the panic, oh my god, I have no time mode. But the best play is actually to either walk up to him or plant, do a little fake plant, you know, or you could even flash the box earlier and full plant. Many different things. But that was good. Like, you recognize that you found a good play to do, and the play was there, it's just the aim was a little off.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. It's not bad. But most of the time, like, one of your best tools is to slowly walk at them. Even though how scary it might seem, because like, oh my god, I have no time, it's going to run out. But walking up to them will surprise them and give you the 1v1 that you want.
Yeah.
Especially when you know where they are.
Yeah.
Switchy here, let's go already.
Bye, Brian.
You guys are fucking broke. But yeah, this is definitely a half buy. Just want to make sure you want to buy next round. This is good. See? This is good positioning. Why? Trade fraggable. Trade fraggable. Right? Travel in pairs. Play with your teammates. This is good.
Yeah.
Having one lurker, that's fine. One person, that's not really that useful with utility. I mean, Sova is, but he's all about gaining information. This is good.
We're watching him.
Flash yourself in. Perfect.
Not be here.
Backside. Back on, back on.
Oh, fuck.
Enemy spotted.
Hello.
What about here? What's the play? If I could go back, I would probably see this. I don't know. Probably leave Sova to deal with it and then push into sight.
So, go back to how we broke down the other play of where you think you should have went, right? So, where's everyone on the map? Let's figure it out. One here, right?
Yeah.
Who is that? Jet? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jet. You know where Cypher is.
Uh-huh.
Where's Phoenix?
Not sure, actually.
Probably somewhere on B. Unless they switch to A, which is possible.
Yeah.
But let's just assume he is somewhere on B. Maybe Octagon. Or couldn't be Hookah because you just cleared it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he did switch to A. You don't know. But who's this?
Sova.
Either Sova and Phoenix switched, or Sova already rotated.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So, who's left on A? Potentially Phoenix, potentially Sage. But don't you think they're already halfway to B by now?
Probably, yeah.
They see the bomb, they saw the bomb, it got dropped, and there's so much action going on. If you could go back in time, I would say the correct play is to have your long players TP, pick up the bomb, rotate to A.
Yeah.
It seems like you guys hard commit too much to things where it's like, okay, we're going B this round, and now we can only go B this round, regardless of the rotations. You don't want to walk into a stacked site ever, because it's disadvantage, right? Because
True.
because you guys are all funneling through these tiny little corridors and they have the whole site to play with, so that's why everything's like defense sided.
Right, buddy.
So boom. Look what happened. So instead of Sage doing this, Sage did this.
Yep.
No match.
Why are you guys still going B? Who's on A? You just killed their A players. Oh, killed the flankers from A. Yeah, let's penetrate the only people left on the map. Let's test their luck, right? All right. This is so risky. You got look. Okay, okay. So remember how we talked about potentially Phoenix being on A?
Yeah.
Now, where are the last two that you know 100%?
On B.
Somewhere the fuck on B. Who cares where they are? You know they're B already. TP, you guys run. Free. Free. And you just fuck up your Sova here and you run in. Nice. Big dick play right here. But see? It's risky.
Yeah.
Just because it worked out doesn't mean it's the best play. Looking back on
Yeah.
it, you could even see. You're probably asking like, why did we still go B?
Coming.
This fucking dude.
This guy.
Honestly, just
And this stuff happens in ranked all the time. So even though this is unrated, this stuff like this happens all the time. People aren't conscious about the enemy's position on the map.
Yeah.
They're not conscious of the rotates. They're not conscious of where are they spending their resources.
I like it. I got you, bro.
So this is good. I mean, crosshair placement obviously a bit low. This tried and true strategy of smashing is good. Let's try and keep a mental note, okay? A player,
Yeah.
2 B players. Okay? Max 2 here. Okay? So, mental note.
I purposely got hit by that.
Watch the flank. Watch the flank.
Nice, this is good. Because they flanked last time. I would be conscious of it.
But there's no way he's here. No. Okay. Grab the shit.
Okay, okay.
Find it. Alright.
Let's go back to the old marker. A player, right?
Yep.
A player.
Free.
Free. Free every time. There's 2 people here. Max could be 1, but he's probably rotating to CT or doing another big sick flank.
Yeah.
Free. You kill their A players on flank every time. And you guys still push B.
Flash out.
One enemy remains.
Flash out.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere.
Right? If that flash did what you think it did, he would have been full white, right? So
Yeah.
Flashing here, flashing here, so much stronger.
Mhm.
Uh-oh, who do we see?
Sova, Phoenix.
And you really think Cypher's A? No. He's playing with his gadgets somewhere on site or backhaul.
One enemy remaining.
Blinding.
All 3 are there.
Yeah.
I could have left my arm.
And it's not the fact that you guys are winning because you guys are just dicking on them. Well, not really because the score says otherwise, but it's the principle of it, right?
Yeah.
Phantom over here.
I think at some point this age DCs soon.
Fox again, Alex.
Oh shit, okay.
I don't think we lose another round after this one.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys are just, it seems like you guys are just better players. And the rounds you've lost is just a little unfortunate. That eco round that you guys all pushed into hookah and died to shotguns is...
Well, what would you call this? What am I doing here? Just lurking?
Yeah, but let's talk about reasons why some characters lurk and some don't, right? So, your abilities are best used for what?
For initiating,
Correct.
picking up an entry.
Exactly. Getting your teammates onto site. Flashing them in, stunning long hallways, and disrupting them so your team can run in.
Yeah.
When you are lurking as breach, you are taking away all of that for your team. Players like Cypher or like maybe Sova, Jet, Phoenix, like these are the lurkers, right? Omen, right? Maybe no, Phoenix is not a lurker. He's an entry fragger. He's the first one in always. But like Omen, right? Those are better suited for their abilities help themselves. Your abilities get your teammates in. So me, never ever, I would never ever lurk as breach.
I'm not sure about showers. I didn't clear showers.
Alright, so this is a good play. Finally, you don't walk into a stacked site.
Hey,
A is finally free, and you actually take advantage of it, so that's good.
I know exactly where you are.
I think here I'm like watching different angles like every couple seconds.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
You're about a full white, you're sober.
Yeah, it's not in my stack, so I don't really care.
Blinding.
Look at him! The poor lad. Oh. Okay, so a good way to flash short safely that doesn't fuck your team right here is it's a very good one. Let's back up a little bit.
Kill my ally.
Right up here. Up on this wall.
Okay.
Because it flashes up here, but it gets this whole section. The whole straight line.
Right.
While shielding itself from pocket.
Right.
Get off.
Huh?
They res that
So yeah,
shit.
it pops up right to your left, see? And this wall right here blocks any team flashing.
Oh.
But
okay.
it pops like right here or something.
Got
And
it.
it gets everyone trying to push short A.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep. I'll do this flash right here if I don't have a pocket player.
Yeah.
And I'm by myself, you all. This flash, I do to support my pocket player, stop their short push, and not grief.
Right.
Just a little,
Oh,
nothing
never mind.
too crazy, but you did grief the fuck out of your Sova.
One enemy.
This is fine.
Just watch this.
Huh?
This is good crosshair placement. This is headshot for sure. Maybe not if you crouch when they
Yeah.
peek, but
Stop their teleport.
yeah, if you keep holding
No way
this.
to get
And
this, right? No one here, okay.
Oh.
I think at some point I realized, okay, they love the flank,
Oh, yeah,
so
that's you.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna try and catch them on the flank.
yeah, it's not a bad ideology, but it's not your job to do that, right?
Right.
It's your job to get your team in safely.
Dude, I don't even need this.
They're all spawn side.
That little rat.
Yeah.
I was
pretty bad.
I was like,
Oh, that's a good stun right there.
One
Yeah,
enemy remaining.
I like it. I like it. You're cutting off the cross,
Yeah.
stalling time, using the abilities.
Last round in the half.
Spend what you got. I'm saving.
Come on, bad bye.
Don't use my E here.
Right. So like, you've been destroying hookah with your E. Like you've been punishing them really hard, and it's very good. But you stopped doing it. Oh,
Too late.
and you guys just walk in. No flash. Very
Yeah.
dangerous. Very dangerous.
Too late.
Hookah is very difficult to take because of this insane crossfire of on top of the box and right behind you.
Uh-huh.
And they're gonna see you regardless. Like, obviously, you know, there's a stealth aspect to it that is good, and sometimes you don't want to be flashing in. But as a cipher, like, they will see you with some kind of camera somehow, somewhere. So it's better to be safe and take hookah safely with one flash. But yeah, here now I'd be looking to... You look at the mini-map, you see the only other B player is playing Octagon. So you want to flank this guy and help your long players and really take sight and go quickly. Because now they're all rotating. They're rotating as quick as possible. Still Octagon player, you guys rush them. This is perfect.
Stay down.
Perfect, right? You sandwich them. Good.
Enemy spotted.
Flash. This is good.
One enemy
Perfect flash. Good peek.
remaining.
I like to see that.
She'll never expect to speak.
I want the assist.
Okay, so I have a little breach tip here. So when you flash this wall,
Mm-hmm.
do you see these little lips in the wall?
Yeah.
They can hide behind that and not get
Oh,
flashed.
right.
So a better flash is to flash through this, behind the lip, so it pops right here.
Oh, okay.
She'll never expect to speak.
I want the assist.
Hey, bro, my bad.
I think this is where I apologize to the Sova.
Damn!
I was briefing.
Let me get a 5K.
Okay.
Oh no. Better see nothing.
Concussing.
Mm,
Oh no. Better see nothing.
Concussing.
don't really know what that stuns or accomplishes, but at least you
Yeah,
used
right.
it.
Clearing out.
Yeah, you're just look where you're being peeked from
Yeah.
and where you're watching. You just have to be conscious of what you are exposed to compared to what you're watching. The best angles are you're only exposed to the angles you're watching.
Yeah.
Just having safer angles.
Clearing out.
So now, what are you exposed to?
Well, if they're in U-Haul and then showers.
And where are you about to look? Probably short A, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about U-Haul too much because the timing, and they won't be there that quick. But bathrooms, right?
Yeah.
Blinding. Enemy spotted.
Fascinating.
They're in.
I'm coming over too, I guess.
So this is good, right? Why is this good? Because you are only peeking what you're exposed to.
Uh-huh.
There goes my 5K.
Enemy spotted.
4K here. 3K. 3K here.
He's cubby, he's cubby. He's cubby. Run through.
U-Haul.
Weak.
U-Haul too? Muy.
See? This is good, right? You reposition in a way that you're only exposed to what can peek you. This is what you want to do for almost every single angle. And be
Right.
consciously aware.
U-Haul?
One
That's fine that you died right there because that was the right play. So you don't have to worry about that.
Or no?
Wait. Fucking bitches.
I think our teammate is...
Flash out.
Okay.
All right, so why is this a rough flash?
Because the lips.
Yep.
Is there any way to stun outside from
Um,
the position where I was?
not that I know of. For the most part, like, you'd want to either slowly like creep up to this and make sure like this is clear, and then you could like flash right here
Uh-huh.
and then wide swing this. But really, like, bathrooms isn't the best place for a breach to play. The best places for Breach to play are places with long hallways, long straight lines, like B long, or short A, right? To make the most out of your abilities. And your E ability is very strong. Because if they are rushing short A, and you E them from U-Haul, there's almost nowhere they can run, right?
Yeah.
So
True.
you can stun a whole team rushing and completely delay their push. And then delaying their push means you have good rotations and flanking rotations where you pincer them. And here another reason I like playing short A is that your C ability covers the whole cubby.
Yeah.
So what I like to do is slam, see that, flash out from the flash I told you, and then peek. While my pocket player
Is he swinging with me?
harvests. Yeah, he's swinging with you for sure. You see, because if you look at this E that you just used, it more than like 70% of your E is just going into the void, right?
Yeah.
Because you're putting yourself in a position where it's not just a long straight line. So you want to be positionally aware. Just be like, hey, can I play U-Haul? Can I play short A?
I'm gonna just hop around and be, you guys got it, right?
This is okay.
Who's got it? You got bomb still. No.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. 114. Easy.
I'm gonna get him.
Direct impact him with a molly.
You got it.
One enemy
Yes,
remaining.
sir. Yes.
That
Get all. Turn around.
This dude just goes AFK. I think.
They get a free orb every round.
You got AFK?
So, right, see how much
They
of
get a
the
free
actual
orb every
playing
round.
field you slam with this?
Yeah.
It's like a tiny little box, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you and Sova should be like swapped positions.
Where?
Can say that.
Don't worry, I'm coming.
Do you see how this common trend of exposing yourself to things that you aren't even looking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll get you killed a lot. Right? Short A, like, what's stopping them from swinging short A?
Yeah.
Like, Sova is like peeking it, but look where he can't actually peek it. He's only like gaining info there. If he peeks it, he's pretty much dead from like 3 people staring at you all.
Yeah.
So that was good. That was good crosshair placement. It just kind of lined up to him. Yeah, it's good. That's a good safe peek. That's exactly like what you want to be doing, right? So this is good. He just got lucky with that.
Yeah.
But the play was perfect. Play was perfect.
You always
Very
swing wide there, or?
Yeah. Just because you died right there, you kill him 9 times out of 10. You died in the 1 out of 10, and it's just unlucky because that's what happens sometimes. You know how many times I've died when I full whited like a whole team or like someone? They just fucking spray and whatever. Unfortunate. If you are worried about dying a lot while spraying, you could wait a second before peeking, but you don't always want to do that because you want to reap the benefits of your flash.
Right.
So that is the one drawback of flashing, is that they can still just hold mouse 1 and get lucky sometimes. But don't let it get to you and just keep doing it. Because more times than not, you kill him there, right?
Yeah.
You kill him more times than he kills you. So keep doing the play and you'll come out ahead most of the time.
I walked. That's bomb.
Just a little unlucky.
How about like because I've seen
Okay.
people use the and C combo. Does the E, it slows them, right?
The E stuns them, yeah.
But does it like slow their movement?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I've seen people use like both E and C, so like C after the E
Oh yeah, absolutely.
to clear
And
like corners.
so U-Haul, remember how I said how I like slamming short A and then seeing this cubby?
Uh-huh.
If I have a player here and I know that they're cubby, I'll slam this and then see it.
Right.
Slam the cubby and then see them. Very strong. And also using, so because most of the time Sage will be here. So if they ice ball cubby, you can see this, so they can't escape. And then you get a kill with your C. So it is a good combo, the E and the C, but I don't find that many situations to actually use it.
Okay.
The only time I actually have is like attacking cubbies. Like this cubby right here, this cubby right here. I'll slam from hookah and then use my C ability right here into that cubby.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that's still
Heal right there. Heal over luck. Heal the total like pretty short side.
shit. I got
blind.
fucking record. It's too long.
I know exactly where you
Nah, it's not flashing anymore, unfortunately. Yeah.
Be another one there, Silva. Trammer.
They got me.
I hear one here.
Thanks.
One hookah, one on side.
Oh my god, bro.
Spike plant.
One hookah, one on side.
Oh my god, bro.
Here is like if you spent a couple hours or a couple like an hour a day or 30 minutes a day in the practice range doing my practice routine and drills after watching the video, then you wouldn't have crouch sprayed there. You would have built the muscle memory to burst, reposition, do small bursts and reset your gun, and you would have gotten that kill from hookah if you had like a little better muscle memory instead of getting into this automatic crouch spray mentality, right?
Spike planted.
Sometimes crouch spraying is good, but most times out of 10, if you just controlled your bursts a little and worked on your movement, then you would have gotten a kill a lot more easy.
One enemy remaining.
And you have one bullet here, so there we go.
Last player standing.
I like this play. Hate that play. Well, sorry to end this one abruptly. Discord is having some issues, and it was near the end of the session anyway. But thank you all for watching.